friends, my lovelies. This video is just a quick kind of, I guess, pack up my home video, just to show you how I get ready to leave when I leave my apartment for months at a time. So I hope you enjoy it. So one of the first things I do when I am leaving, and I know I'm prepping to leave this place, is I empty the refrigerator and I turn the refrigerator off. Now, I had recently done a shop and I had cooked dinner for friends. Now, I already donated to one of my friends the food that I will not be able to take with me. And there's like stuff here for lunch and dinner before I leave, and then snacks to take with me on my trip. So what I'll do is I will empty this whole refrigerator once and clean all the dishes that are in here, and pack my snacks, and then I clean out the refrigerator with like a bleachy soapy water, and then I turn the refrigerator off and leave the door open. I do have some bicarbonate in here, bicarbonate soda, so that helps with like any smells of mildew or anything like that. But I'm in the process of defrosting the freezer and fridge right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the refrigerator. It'll stay cold for a little while until I'm ready to completely empty it, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's already, completely defrosted and everything. So, because I mean, it literally takes a long time for like the freezer to defrost. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm like almost about to walk out the door. Okay, so the refrigerator's all defrosted and cleaned out. Even the freezer, I cleaned that out, and I just leave the door kind of propped open like that. And not all the way, but like that maybe, if I can get it to go. Not all the way closed, but not all the way open either. Like maybe right there, if it'll stay. Sometimes it just comes open. That's fine. I don't mind leaving it all the way open either, but I like to try to just crack it a little bit. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, there we go. So just like that, and it airs it out. There's bicarbonate of soda in there just to get any weird smells as well and keep any mildew down. And that is pretty much it. The other thing I like to do is I like to obviously get rid of all of my garbage. I do have a garbage bag that I'm going to deposit in the kind of general garbage area outside. Maybe somebody else's garbage can if I can get it. But maybe just like the general garbage can outside. That's just to collect whatever I'm throwing away before I leave. And I am going to like clean off the lid of this garbage can and inside of here with some soapy water, just like so it won't collect smells and things like that while I'm gone. The main thing is to try to clean this place where there's like no smells or things for creatures to be attracted to and propagate. So I'm gonna probably mop the floor, sweep the floor as well. I have some stains on the floor from like when I was cooking. I've already started sweeping over here just to clean up. I try to give this place a really good clean before I leave, including the bathroom. The garbage can is clean, so I'm just gonna sit this by the window. That way it gets to air out. Unfortunately, my window doesn't close all the way, but any air that comes in, it'll, keep it aired out and keep it from being mildewed and stuff like that. So, all right, so this is my little nemesis. I had a dinner party, so I did clean some of the dishes, but I still have dishes that I need to clean. And also for my lunch today, my breakfast and lunch today, I'm gonna clean those dishes. And then once those are dry, I'll put those away over here in my pantry We've already kind of started stacking some of the dishes, but yeah, this little kitchen sink area, I try to get all the food out the sink and make sure I clean the drain as well. And I'll show you how I do that in a few minutes. My drains these are old drains and they don't have like a strainer or anything. And so it's hard for me to keep food particles from going down the sink. So what I do before I leave, because otherwise I'll just have rotten food in the pipes or, in the sink drain, whatever. I just pour some bicarbonate of soda in there, like that. And then, get a lot. And then I use vinegar, white vinegar. And then I pour it in. Like so, like that. Okay, I'll let it kind of dissolve down in there. And then once it stops bubbling, okay, you just might as well use it all. Once it stops bubbling, I turn on the hot water because I have really like hot scalding water. And I just let it run on both sides. It's even hard, so you can see the steam coming up. And that kind of, in my opinion, that kind of flushes down any food particles that might be stuck on the sides of the pipe or in the drain or anything like that. So that's what I do. And it usually works. I mean, sometimes I come back to like weird smells, but I just do it again when I come back, just clean out the sink a little bit and, pour more vinegar and hot water and bicarbonate soda down, and there you go. Next, I like to clean the bathroom as the best I can. I just clean out the shower stall as you see me doing here, the toilet, the sink, and just kind of rinse off any, debris that might have collected while I was there. I do try to keep the bathroom pretty clean. I mean, it's only me using it, so it stays pretty clean. And as you can see at the bottom, it's all squeaky clean. And then I move on to the sink. I kind of do the same thing in the sink in the bathroom that I do in the kitchen. I don't have to do the bicarbonate and all that, but I do like vinegar down the sink just to get rid of any bacteria, smells, things like that. So white vinegar is a great cleanser. So the next thing I do is I strip my bed and I leave it kind of bare. I strip the pillows of the pillowcase and everything. I usually will go to the laundromat and wash everything and have it all clean and put it in the drawer before I leave, but I didn't have access to the laundromat this time, or I didn't have a chance to get over there to the laundromat. So I'm going to have to do laundry when I get back to my apartment next time, because I absolutely have no clean linen at this point. So I think I have like one pillowcase that's clean. So yeah, I'm going to have to do hella laundry when I get back. it's time to close up the window and lock the window. I have to lock the shutters first, so you see me doing that here, just pulling them closed. There is a lock on there, so no one can just open it up and get in, which is the way I try to keep it secure. And then also the screen has a lock as well, even though the window itself doesn't close all the way. I will have to fix that when I come back. So one of the last things I do before I leave, I usually do this about 20-30 minutes before I leave. Let me turn on the light. Is I unplug things from the wall. So anything that's plugged into the sockets, I unplug it. That way nothing can like catch on fire from anything that's plugged in. I have to, let's see. I don't unplug this strip. I usually just turn it off. This is where my appliances are. So now the appliances are off. The hot plate, the air fryer, and the microwave are all turned off. And then, okay, the bathroom is clean now. So I can take this towel, put it in the laundry. Again, I unplug everything from the wall. There. Okay. I usually pack the day before. There really isn't a whole lot in these things. I just bring the suitcase back home with me because I might need it for another trip. And then I just have my backpack that I keep with me for my things that I need right away. So I'm going to turn off the lights in here, unplug everything. So plug this. Let's take this whole thing out. Unplug this one. That's to the water heater. So that one's down. And now I have to take the garbage out. So let me do that. So there's garbage cans here, but these are my garbage cans, and I do sometimes leave recycling because that's not gonna hurt anything, but I have to get rid of this garbage bag. So what I usually do is there's a restaurant here. I usually go to their garbage and just put it in there. And their garbage is around here. That way it's food wasted. I believe it's going to be picked up in a couple days, so I just put it in here. Food. Okay. The last thing I do is turn off the water and I open up the drains. So that water's done. Let's do this. Make sure all it is draining out. Even in the shower, just make sure all the water is out. Yep, out. All right. I do leave them. I leave them open just in case, okay? And flush the toilet. Drain all the water out. Turn the water off. is that. Bye, house. I love you. Bye-bye. I miss you already. Okay, everybody. I am about to leave my town, or the city near my town, on the train and head back to the US. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. If you ever want to shut down your own little place away from home. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next video. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for the next video and the notification bell so you'll know when the next video was up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Take care.